This section is about setting up your audio equipment. Good microphone, having good speakers is important when you set up and run a webinar, so learning to use your platform's audio wizard is going to be a very useful skill to have. Stop the video in a second and go back to the basics section of the Moodle course. Play the SoundCloud video of how a good microphone makes your voice sound great, and it'll help remind you that having good equipment will make a difference when you set up and run a webinar. Owen is going to take you through the basics of using the audio wizard on Collaborate. Although you're not going to use Collaborate, it will give you the basics on using any audio wizard in whatever platform you choose. Remember, there's always a training video or a help area that will be useful for you. Over to you, Owen.
So bit by bit, I'm going to show you some key skills and key techniques and tools that this particular software has got that you need to know. The first one is the audio setup wizard. Now, don't do anything until I tell you to. Basically, audio, all webinars sink or swim on audio. You can have bad video, the video can go wrong. Look, I'm not even using video, and if my video was a bit messy and black and white or a bit fuzzy, it wouldn't matter. If my audio's bad, if there's echoes, if you can't hear me, if it's over, it's finished. You cannot have a webinar without good audio. One of the biggest problems with audio is basically telling the software what you have got and making sure it is matched up. And so if you look at the top of my picture in the audio and video panel, you'll see what looks like a microphone with a flower. I think it's meant to be a microphone with a red cog. But when you click that, don't do it yet, when you click that, it will bring up the audio setup wizard dialog box. Let me get my pointer to the ready so I can point out where we are here. And what you will see, depending upon the machine you've got, is a series of audio devices that it's picked up. Now, on my machine, I've got 3 audio devices. I've got the, if you like, the built-in sound card, which is often a bit misleading because it says Realtek digital output, Realtek high definition audio. A lot of built-in sound cards are Realtek or Via or things like that, and it isn't obvious what they mean. Then you've got speakers. I've got a set of external speakers. It's picked up on that, and because I've got a USB headphone set in, it's got that plugged in. If you use USB headsets, you will always, it'll give the game away because you'll see a USB in the title there. However, if you're using jack headphones, you will be looking for the name of the built-in sound card or the sound chip that is on your machine. So it's a little bit trickier for you to find the right one. Okay, so what you're going to be looking for is something that probably says Realtek, Sound Blaster, Creative, Via, something like that. Okay, but not your external speakers and not a USB headset because you wouldn't have a USB headset plugged in. Once you pick the one that you want, you click OK, and then basically the dialog box changes to this, and it's inviting you to click and listen to a pre-recorded announcement, and you can use this slider to adjust the volume till when you're happy. If you're happy very quickly, you don't need to wait for the play to end. You can click stop, and then that will give you the option saying, are you happy with this? If you say yes, it moves on to the next stage, the recording. If you're not, it will redo it again for you, and you can either select a different one or change the settings here. When you've done that, you then basically go on to the recording side of it, and again, it's asking you, what is your microphone? It's picking up 2 microphones from me. One is my headset, one is my on-board sound card. Okay, now if you're not using a lapel mic directly plugged in, if you're using a headset, I know which one to go for. On the other hand, if you're using a jack headset, then it's going to be going into the sound card. So it's quite important that you know which one you're looking for. Once you've got the one you think, you highlight the one that you want, you click OK, and then what opens is the audio setup wizard dialog box. Okay, and then basically you click on record. You start talking, you'll get some sound bars coming up and down. You can drag this slider up and down till you're happy. You can either wait until it all times out, or you can stop it at any time.
Thanks, Owen. Now the activity is to find the audio wizard on your platform. Choose your headphone, check that you can hear through it, and check that your microphone is recognized and is working with the platform that you're going to use. Stop the video.